Today we are working Psalm 67. In traditional psalm magic, Psalm 67 is frequently used for new friends, to eliminate frustration and discontent, to protect against disasters and theft, to be freed from prison, and to protect from illness. Today we are going to use Psalm 67 to end frustration and attract favor. It's a two-step process. The first step is we take the psalm and recite it out loud all the way through once without stopping. We call this an incantation. Step 2 of the psalm magic formula is going back through the psalm and searching for meanings that hide within each verse. We frequently call these occult meanings, and they're occult because they're hidden. They're not always obvious. By searching, digging, and finding those meanings, and then applying what we find to the situation we brought to the psalm, we are dislodging what we call magic seeds. And they are the exact seeds that are necessary for the fulfillment of our spell. And those seeds are thus planted in the fertile grounds of our mind, where they take root, they grow, they blossom forth, and they bear fruit after their kind. And that is exactly what you and I are going to do together right now with Psalm 67. God be merciful unto us and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us, Selah. That thy way may be known upon earth, thy saving health among all nations. Let the people praise thee, O God, let all the people praise thee. O let the nations be glad and sing for joy, for thou shalt judge the people righteously, and govern the nations upon earth, Selah. Let the people praise thee, O God, let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and God, even our own God, shall bless us. God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him. After we finish that recitation, which is step 1 of our formula, step 2 is we now dig. So here we go. The first verse, God be merciful unto us and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us, Selah. God in Hebrew is Elohim, and Elohim is the collective. It's the singular plurality. It's the host of heaven. For psalm magicians, it is a symbol for the one force, the one source, the one substance in all the universe. There is but one. And since there is but one, there is nothing to oppose it. That's how our psalm magic is so powerful. God be merciful unto us and bless us. Mercy in psalm magic means the fulfillment of our desire, the solving of the problem, or the manifestation of the spell. This force is working on our behalf to make sure we get what we're asking for. God is always blessing us. It's not so much that we have to ask for blessings, it's that we have to orient ourselves to receive the blessings that are always pouring upon us. If you think of that judgment card in the tarot, that angel with the trumpet and all of those blessings raining down upon these people who are waking up out of their graves, that's the symbol here. We're waking up to our blessings. We're waking up to our good. And cause his face to shine upon us, Selah. The face of something is the way you recognize it. That's what facial recognition software is all about. So the face of the infinite, the face of God, is that which we understand to be God. We know the infinite by the infinite's blessings. We know that those blessings are ours, and we expect them to manifest. Selah is a musical direction in the Psalms, and it simply means to pause. So when we see Selah in a psalm, it's a direction to us to stop for a moment and meditate on what we just heard. That thy way may be known upon the earth, thy saving health among all nations. The earth is your manifest reality, and the nations are overarching beliefs and thought forms. That thy way may be known upon the earth. It's an important understanding that when we orient to the divine design of our lives, things start to work out for us. We are no longer blocking that divine design. We are working with it. We are taking the dams off the river. that thy way may be known upon the earth simply means that our spell manifests. Thy saving health among all nations is the way through which our spell manifests. The infinite is now reorienting our belief systems that are the cause of all the manifestations in the world. This is why we always say, don't ask the infinite to change a circumstance, ask the infinite to change our mind about the circumstance, because the mind is the cause. You don't ever ask the infinite to do something that is against the infinite's own laws. You ask the infinite to work within its laws. And the laws are cause and effect. What's in your deep mind will be expressed upon the screen of space. We're asking that the film in the projector be changed. Let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. People in the Psalms represent our thoughts. So we are directing all of our thoughts to praise the infinite, and we're repeating it. And we are understanding that repeated praise is what is necessary for results to happen. Praise means enthusiastically acknowledging that something is good. Praise is like a magic wand, and it causes increase. We are using that magical law that praise causes increase to our benefit. Think about all the things that you want to see increase, the blessings that you want. Where is there even a hint of those blessings in your life? Start praising those. Start getting enthusiastic about how good those things are, and then you'll see that those things increase rather rapidly. Let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. It's showing you repetition, and it's telling you repeating that act of praise is what causes it. You don't do it once, you do it repeatedly. O let the nations be glad and sing for joy, for thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern the nations upon the earth. Selah. It's saying the same thing again in a different way. O let the nations be glad and sing for joy. The nations, again, are the belief systems. So we are turning our beliefs to the infinite, and we are understanding that if we allow praise, gladness, and joy to be our song, and what a song is in the Psalms is the way that you disturb reality to interrupt our frustration and attract favor. When you sing, sound waves are disturbing the atmosphere. So you can sing with your voice, but this is a symbol that you want your praise, the vibrations of praise, to interrupt your frustrations and show you something new. For thou shalt judge the people righteously. You want the infinite to judge your thoughts. In other words, change your mind. Change the film in that projector. Show me new thoughts to think, infinite. And that's what it means to judge your people righteously, to judge your thoughts righteously. We already know that the infinite judges us rightly, who we are as souls. That always happens. But now we're asking that the infinite come in and judge our thoughts, change our thoughts, teach us what thoughts to think in order that we have what we want, and govern the nations upon the earth. So we want the infinite to govern all of the major thought forms that are creating results in our lives. That's huge. If the infinite judges and governs the ideas and belief systems that cause things to happen in our lives, then the things that happen in our lives will reflect different things than what we're experiencing now. And that's how we, quote, attract favor from the infinite. Not by having the infinite give us things, but by having the infinite help us to think the right thoughts that then are projected onto the screen of space. And then it says, Selah. So we go back and think of this again. Let the people praise thee, O God, let all the people praise thee. Again, it's teaching us the power of repetition. Again and again and again, the thoughts in our mind are going to be oriented toward praise. What is good? What do we want, and what do we want more of? Praise it. Praise it. It's not praise some deity up in the sky. That's not going to do you any good. What does that do for you? Nothing. It's an abstract concept that there's some deity out there that you're going to praise and maybe get some favors from. No, you want it practical. The infinite is all good. And so how is that good manifesting in your life? Even if it's just a little bit, we want to praise it so that it starts to increase and we start to change those thoughts in our mind. And we're going to start to see huge changes in the circumstances of our lives through the power of praise. Remember, it is your magic wand. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and God, even our own God, shall bless us. It's through the act of praise that increase happens. It's showing you the formula. The earth shall yield her increase. What is the earth? Your circumstances. And God, even our own God, shall bless us. Who is our own God? It doesn't matter who God is universally to us. What matters is how this force works through us and manifests for us. It's a personal thing. You and the infinite are one. There is no place where you stop and God starts. You're not petitioning an external deity. You've got to get that out of your mind. You and the infinite are one, and you have access to all power, not just a little bit of power. You don't have to beg. You don't have to plead. You don't have to sacrifice things. You don't have to do anything except for accept it and then change your mind. And the way that it's teaching you to change your mind is through the power of praise. God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him. Remember, in the Psalms, shall, the word shall is a divine principle. It's a divine law. And all of the ends of the earth shall fear him. It's the law that all of the manifestations in your life are quickened. The manifestations don't have fear. They're not like sentient beings like we are. What it represents is a quickening. It's the vibration of the manifestations that starts to change. And when the vibrations of the manifestations change, the manifestations themselves start to change appearance. So this is a law. When you have praise, not only do things increase, but things change. It's real magic. Get ready for everything to change in a wonderful way. So make sure that you do this 2-step process, and then you come back and you repeat it once a day. Keep doing that once a day until you start to get a sense of peace and certainty about the situation. And when you get a sense of peace and certainty about the situation, that's an indicator that your spell has been cast and you don't have to work on it anymore. In fact, it's best if you don't work on it anymore. You just drop the subject from your mind completely and move on to something else and let it manifest. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I so appreciate you. Until next time, blessed be.